Gimp beginners tutorials are designed for people who have never used Gimp before. In this tutorial we're going to look at the rectangle, the ellipse and the free select tools. These tools enable you to edit a defined or specific area without affecting the whole photo or canvas. To keep it simple, we're only going to be working on a single blank canvas. First we'll create and adjust selection areas, and then I'll show you how to draw a comic TV using these three selection tools. This will give you some practice at using them. So create a canvas to work on, click on File, New, and we'll be happy with the default size, so click OK. This is the toolbox area, and you'll notice that if you hover over a tool, it lights up and you can see its name, but the tool isn't selected until you actually click on it. And we're actually looking at these three tools here. So click on the rectangle select tool, hover your cursor over the canvas, hold down the left mouse button and drag out a rectangle. Now you'll see this perforated moving line around the outside of it, and that's what is referred to as the marching ants, and they show you the selected area. If you hover your cursor around the inside of the selected area, you'll see these squares appear, and they allow you to drag them in and out to resize it. And if you put your cursor near the centre, it'll turn into a crosshatch, and you can drag the selected area around the canvas. Because you haven't done anything with the selected area, you can actually put your cursor somewhere else on the canvas, click it, and the area disappears. Click on the ellipse tool, drag out an ellipse, and it's the same thing. You have the marching ants going around the selected area, the squares to resize it, and near the centre you'll find a crosshatch, so you can move the selected area around the canvas. Again, because you've done nothing with the selection, you can just click somewhere else and it will disappear. Now click on the Free Select tool, and this one's often called the lasso tool. With it you can define irregular areas, like around people or objects in photos. Hover your cursor on your canvas and click your left mouse button, move your cursor, click your left mouse button again, move your cursor, click the button again, and so on. And you'll see that Gimp puts a straight line between each click. Now to complete the selection, simply click back on the first click point and the marching ants should appear. You could also have pressed the Enter key on your keyboard. Now to remove the selected area, go to Select, click on it, and then click on None. Now you can also use the Free Select tool by dragging it. So hover your cursor over the page, hold down the left mouse button and drag the shape that you require. And again, to finish the selection, your end must come back to the beginning. And to get rid of these marching ants, click on Select and None. Now if you start to make a selection, like so, and you change your mind, use the backspace key to get rid of it. So let's draw a cartoon style TV man with these tools to see how they work. First of all, make his body. Click on the rectangle and drag it out. And we're going to fill it with colour. So click on the bucket fill tool, which is the one that looks like a bucket tipping over. And then come down and click on fill hole selection. Now click inside your rectangle selection. Go up and click on select and come down and click on shrink. Change the number to 20 and click OK. And now you'll see that your selected area has shrunk. So press the delete key on your keyboard and you've now deleted everything that's inside that selected area. Now you don't have to deselect it this time because you're going to straight away make another selection. And when you do, this selection here will deselect itself. Makes sense in a minute. Click on the ellipse tool and drag out an ellipse. And as you release your left mouse button, you will see that the rectangle will become deselected and the ellipse will become selected. Click on your bucket fill tool and fill it. Because we're going to make another selection straight away, we don't have to worry about deselecting this one. Click on your free select tool and then click out an aerial. Click on the bucket fill tool and fill the aerial. Now we'll make the base. Click on the ellipse. And fill it with the bucket fill tool. We'll give him a face. We'll use the rectangle for the eyes. I'll use the free select tool for his nose. Rectangle for his mouth. And bucket fill. Now I've still got marching ants running around his mouth, but I'm not going to make another selection. So I go to select, click on none, and the marching ants are gone. If you want to turn this into a photo, go to File, Export, give it a name, and I'll make it a JPEG because there were no transparent parts on it. I'll check that it's going to my pictures because I want it to go there, and click Export and export again. And now a photo of him has gone to my pictures library in my computer. So I'll close him, and I'll close him without saving. So that's 3 ways to select an area on a canvas or photo.